Strike! I'm up!
It's like too easy.
Crimson Slash!
This is why I'm sparing these crop munchers. Like, they're just too easy.
Yeah.
They all just die
Here I
in
go.
one hit when Kurt hits them with a rain slash.
Wide open.
It's mine!
3.5 years ago? Oh man, that's a long time. Cold Steel 1, the only reason Cold Steel 1, putting aside the fact that Cold Steel 1 and 2, they took me like 60 hours to beat, both of them. Doing most, maybe not everything, but a good majority of the side quests. The only reason Cold Steel 1 took me so long was because, Cold Steel 1, I said that right. The only reason Cold Steel 1 took me so long was because I started off recording it. So, it took me longer to get through for that reason, but I know when I got to Cold Steel 2, I streamed all of it. Maybe I recorded, like, the end of the game, like the epilogue, but I I streamed basically the entire game. But yeah, those playthroughs were ages ago. Not long enough where they're old and dated, but definitely a hot minute. Like, it's been a hot minute since I've done them. Again, I replayed them on my own time, like a few months ago. I kind of sped through them, though, just to get the story, so I could be ready for this game. But, you know, since I've done those playthroughs, it's been a minute. We're finally back in St. Ark. So what should we do now? Monster investigation complete. We still haven't completed the request from the cathedral. Oh, right, we still need to do that. We still have other requests too. Seems there's much left to do. We should finish everything we can do before going to investigate Arm. No objections from me. In that case, let's get going. Okay, let's actually go to the south one and explore a bit more. This leads to Parm, right? Doesn't it? I should have went to the other entrance, or the other exit from the Field X camp. Oh, come on. Forget what I said about open world. This is not really open world. They're restricting me. Okay, let's continue doing quests, I guess. There are 2 side quests up here. I don't want to start them until I'm done with whatever I'm doing. I need to go to the West Sutherland Highland. Is that to get the herbs? So you know what? Actually, let me see what this request is. Because we have to go to the West Sutherland Highway and do the forest one. The herbs, like, the only required one. Again, we're going to do all the side quests, but, you know, if I have a really bad track record in Trails of getting, like... Trails has, like, some of the worst pacing in gaming. So I have a pretty good track record of getting bored doing every side quest and, like, starting to feel the drag of them. It happened in... I think Trails in the Sky's second chapter, there were some really annoying late game quests I didn't do. And I think in Zero, I got bored with the side quests. In Azure, I might have as well. I don't know. So again, we're gonna do the side quests, but I'm not promising I do them all, because if I start to get bored and the game starts to drag, I will stop doing them. But for now, we'll do the side quests, basically, is what I'm saying. If they manage to keep my interest, I'll do them all. And if I'm still having fun with Cold Steel 3. Felix, where are you? Don't cry, kiddo. I'm sure we'll find him. Oh, if only we had some bracers around here. Ah, you should go to Labril for that. Are you... You made a request to the Marquis, correct? Yes, I asked the owner of the inn here to put in a request for me. Oh, you might be able to help, but no promises. Hey, don't say it like that. That's what I said about doing all the side quests, Altina. The request was to find the cat that was lost during your travels, correct? Ah, yes, the lost cat. I feel like this is a trend in all Trails games. Yes, his name is Felix, and... There, it'll be alright. You don't need to cry. If you have time, would you be able to accept our request? We'll not be able to leave the city until it's... That's... Okay, let's come back later then. Sorry, we can't at the moment. Wait, hang on. Let me... How do you open the notebook in this game again? Wonderful, wonderful cat is the one I just did. What's this one? Please talk to Reggie. So I guess we want to do these first. Oh, this is from the Field X camp. Oh no, this isn't from the Field X camp. Which one is from the Field X camp? There was one we got from a student in the Field X camp. Okay, it's this one, the Wild Recipe. 3 plant bits and 3 bee larvae. Both are apparently dropped by... Okay, we do that as we go through chapter 1. I mean, let's do the cat quest, I guess. We don't want to do the main story. They'll probably warn me, like, hey, you want to do everything before you move on, but let's just get this done. This is optional. The herb one's mandatory. Yes, we'd be glad to help you. Please brief us on the situation. Really? Thank you so much. He's a little kitten named Felix. I brought him along with my granddaughter on this trip. But last night, a drunk man accidentally kicked Felix's cage open and Felix got scared and ran outside. We spent a while looking for him, but this may be a bit difficult. Yeah, the city's pretty big, so we'll at least need a clue to go on. Let's see. Did you take Felix anywhere in town yet? If he got lost, he might have gone back there. I see. I guess that makes sense. How about it? We played in that pretty plaza yesterday. A plaza near the Marcus's mansion. We were there for a good long while. Felix seemed to like it too. He was stretching and enjoying the sun. Maybe a good idea to begin by questioning the people in that area. Let's get moving. Promise we will find them for you. Wait, I missed that. Near the Marcus's mansion. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. His fur is a bright cream color. He's a little on the shy side. Thank you so much for agreeing to look for him. Leave it to us. We shouldn't make promises. I'm with you, Altina. It'll help her feel better until we find him. How many times do they do this lost cat trope in Trails? I feel like it's always a side quest in all the games. I think all the games have a side quest like this. At least Sky and Crossbell do. Which, I mean, you know, series and they're running themes and like running overlaps, even if it's something as minor as this. I think Noble District? Yeah, Marquis Hiram's mansion. We want to go in the plaza around here and talk to people? Ooh, this is actually really nice on the inside. We didn't get to explore it much last time. Are these all marked for the quest I'm doing? Or is this the other quest? I feel like this is the other quest. Noble District. This is another quest entirely. Let's not worry about this right now. Let's just finish the cat one first. A passerby in the Noble District. The conditions have been met. Yes, let's ask. Excuse me? Oh, yes? Come to think of it. When I was coming back from the Cathedral Square, I think I walked by that kitten. Was heading toward the airport, looked rather distressed. What's on auto? My bad. I must have turned down auto by accident. So I had to look at something, and... Alright, cool. That's all done. I can give this game my attention again. That must be the one. Thank you, that should help a lot. It's no trouble at all. I hate for such a tragic separation to sully my beloved town. I hope you find it soon. Which way is the airport from Cathedral Square? According to the map, we must head east from the cathedral. Might still be hanging around that area. Let's hurry. Yes. East from the cathedral. So Cathedral Square and then east. It's a nice little thing at the top there. Wait, there's another side quest there? Oh, it's a star. I don't know what the stars mean. Probably another optional thing. From Cathedral Square, it's headed in the direction of the airport. Could it be over there? Well, this is where we were told it went. It's no use. I can't find it. I don't see any signs of it either. Maybe it already moved on. But there's no trail. And this is the Trails series. You think you're smart, Yuna? You think it got into the airport? If so, the search area will have become much too wide.
Oh, you looking for a cat?
Oh my word, it's her. Surely. You're...
Just a nosy passerby. I was playing around with a cat earlier. Might be the one you're looking for.
This is Shirley, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Really? That's her name? From Crossbow and Azure? I keep saying Crossbow and Azure. Zero and Azure. I think that's her name. What did the cat look like?
It was a bright, cream-colored little kitten.
Don't interrupt me. Also, stop doing the whole voicing one character and not voicing the others.
I played with it a bit and then it wandered off. Pretty sure it didn't go into the airport, though.
There was a quest in, it was either Zero or Azure, where you did the cat rigmarole and Shirley was involved with it. I think I remember they had some crazy story stuff happen in Azure, and then they were like, hey, what can we do now? Let's have this random cat quest with Shirley here during all the story moments. That'll affect the pacing. I think I remember that and kind of ranting about it. I see. That does match the description. Do you happen to remember which way it went?
Southwest, I think. Maybe towards the residential district.
Why does his voice sound familiar?
It seemed domesticated, so I figured it was going back to its owner. But it was pretty young, so I bet the poor thing's gotten lost again already.
Thanks for your assistance. Seems it went back the way it came. In that case, we just gotta comb the area. It's inefficient, but we have no better options.
If I could give some friendly advice, unlike dogs, cats are, well, scaredy cats. They don't warm up to people easily. If it is lost again, my guess is it's gone somewhere more secluded, away from people. You might want to try checking places like that.
I see. Thank you. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much.
Make sure you get it back to its home soon. Bye-bye now.
I'm sure we'll never see you again. Your voice sounds familiar. But Zero and Azure were in Japanese, so this is obviously like her first time doing the character. She seemed like a pretty unique girl. Unique is one way of putting it. Let's just... If you know, you know, if you played Zero and Azure. Quite the wild outfit, too. Agreed, she's most likely a traveler. She could be from Heimdall, or perhaps she's visiting from abroad. Instructor? Oh, it's nothing. The residential area is to the southwest. We should head back there now. Yeah, of course. Secluded areas, huh? Let's keep that in mind as we search. How many times are you gonna have me do the whole look for the cat gimmick? I swear it's in, like, I don't remember it in Cold Steel 1 and 2, but I'm sure it's in them. I just haven't played them in a while. Heck, I probably didn't even do the side quests since I did my playthroughs of them, so it's been too long, but I'm sure it was in those games. I know it was in Sky, and I know it was in Azure and Zero. I think they actually do it in both games, like Sky 1 and Sky 2. I feel like it's a common trend in side quests with this franchise. Oops, that was high speed mode. That seemed to be heading toward the residential district in the southwest. Can I fast travel? I sure can. Please just give me a marker for this. Do I look like I want to spend the time looking for a stupid cat? Anyway, I vaguely remember, or not vaguely, I remember pretty clearly that quest in Azure. It happened during, like, the festival bit, which is where the story got good, I guess, and the story wasn't as slow as Molasses, and then they had that random quest, and I was just like, why would you put this here? Obviously to flesh out Shirley, but, like, why would you put it here, which just messed with the pacing? This place is... There aren't many people, fits the description perfectly. The buildings are old but very impressive. The gates seem to be closed, though. Wait, do you see that writing? Oh, Ravel is Claire's last name. You hear that wooden box? Yeah, I think it's hiding behind it. It's gonna run away. I've done this so many times, I know what's gonna happen. There it is. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Yuna, don't scare it. It seems like private property. Oh, we're gonna have to trespass. In that case, we should let the people who made the request know. I'm sure it will be relieved to see him. Oh, that's a good point. I'll run back and tell them. Thank you, everyone. Oh wow, I actually didn't run away. Thank you so much. Never thought he'd wander all around St. Ark. I didn't realize the students of Thor's branch campus were so kind. Huh? You know about us? Of course I know about Thor's. They say the Emperor himself went there. I'm sure Thor's is like a commonly known thing. I'm gonna give you a pass, Yuna, because you're from Crossbell. But even then, like, I feel like Thor's is commonly known, especially Oliver or Olivier, who's from Erebonia and was in Leburo for a time. I don't know anything about the branch campus, though. Either way, you've been more helpful than I can ever imagine. Thank you, I mean, I can't thank you enough. Oh wait, I read that wrong. Thank you, I mean, I can't thank you enough. It's no problem. Witnesses were a lot of help. All's well that ends well. Okay, that was actually, like, not an annoying cat quest. As in, like, it didn't overstay its welcome. It was straightforward and simple. Good work, you guys. I'm glad everything worked out so well. Seeing how happy they made it, made it all worth it. Well, to be fair, you were really helpful too, Instructor. In any event, we've finished our request. Yeah, let's get back to our special operations mission. Wonderful, wonderful cat completed. No, I'm never wearing those. Oh, you can mirror from quest. I guess if nothing else, that's probably a reason we should do the quest. We can get some extra money. Let's do this one, where they want me to go to the forest. Actually, you know what? Take me to an orbital factory. I want to see how I'm doing with, I want to open some slots, actually, because we can't equip quartz without slots. Yeah, let's get Yuna. Open Earth slot. Man, these are so expensive. How do you make them this expensive? Ivy Nail. Shoots out thorny ivy that drills the enemy. You know what? Give me... Who has break right now? Yuna has break. So you know what? Let's put break here. I already have Needle Shoot SR, which gives extra stats, but she already gets that from Scald. Maybe another Thelis user? That could go well. Having 2 Thelis users. Deva. I like Master Quartz. Master Quartz are neat. Alright, so we still don't have enough Sepith to open up slots. We're getting there, though. Let's go to the West Sutherland Highway. Let's do this main story quest. I'm sure the game will warn me if I go too far. And if it doesn't, then we'll file that under bad game design. I'm sure it's going to be like, hey, moving on will make the other ones inaccessible. Here's the Western Highway. The herbs the Cathedral requested should grow near here. In the Ishmia Great Forest, have you been, Kurt? No, it's my first time seeing it. I've only heard stories of witches and vampires. They have fairy tales like that in the Empire? Oh, you have no idea. Old countries like this one usually have more than a few of those. They're not just fairy tales to me personally. Ah, there's Emma. And Vita. And Grianos. They wouldn't be... Huh? What do you mean? They aren't just stories? I'll tell you more about it one day. Altina already knows. Ready? If we're gonna do it, we need to head out. I'm interested to see, I can't wait to see more Class 7, OG Class 7 members. It's a baboon!
Take them down!
Simia Manita. That's a word.
There! It's down!
This thing looks like a Passimian. Except the colors, like the same kind of species. Yeah, end it, Kurt. End it, Kurt.
I'm up!
Die?
Alright!
Alright.
Set!
Definitely want to build up some CP here.
Yeah! Now.
Now.
There.
0 arts.
Useless.
I'm assuming you don't have any arts if you're not using an art, or you're
Target's
just
eliminated.
stupid.
Move out.
Man, we are not getting much Sepith at all. Sepith growth rate is like really slow. I wish it wasn't.